question I have is actually one that a friend of mine asked me, and I didn't really have a good answer for him. His thought process was basically that if Jesus knew that he was going to rise from death after 3 days, that his sacrifice was kind of easy because it was temporary. And so his question was sort of, how does temporary suffering return eternal salvation?
Because Jesus was 100% God and 100% man. He had two natures.
Yeah.
Now, his divine nature did not die on the cross, but his human nature did. So he is the perfect sacrifice. He has to have one foot on each side of the divide, God and man. So it wasn't just the physical suffering that he took on himself, but the emotional suffering. My God, why have you forsaken me? You know, the only place that Jesus calls his Father, my God, is when he's on the cross. He's quoting for what, Psalm 22 or 16? One of the two. I think it's Psalm 22, right? So it wasn't just the physical suffering, it was the emotional suffering as well. Also, I've heard some atheists say, oh, so Jesus just had a bad weekend. You know, this kind of thing. Now, I don't mean to be flippant about this, but I would say, oh, you think it was just a bad weekend? What if we did that to you? Right?
Yeah.
What if we whipped you? What if we nailed you to a cross? What if we put you through the whole situation and then you rose from the dead on Sunday morning? Would you still say the same thing after that? Oh, it's just a bad weekend, but I'm fine now. You go, that was awful. Never want to do that again, right? So it's not just physical, it's also spiritual and emotional.
Thank you.
All right. God bless. Thanks.